Having a spare room or a granny flat like this these days is a bit of a luxury, and this particular area is really letting the homeowners down. It's in need of a style update. So simply by using some paint and a few quick decorating projects, I'm going to transform it into a calming, minimalist area that the whole family can enjoy, not just Granny. This is not a very big space to work with, so I've chosen a style called Japandi. Now, you might not have heard of that before, but it's a combination of Japanese and Scandinavian, and they actually work beautifully together because they have quite a few similarities. With the room now cleared out, we can see what we're dealing with, and it is very obvious that these walls need some attention. I know that the homeowners have been reluctant to paint until now because of the disruption that can cause, but I'm using a product called Dulux Ultra Air, which is very low odour, meaning you can use the room straight away. So paint today and breathe easy tonight. I'm continuing the wall colour up onto the ceiling so that it doesn't interrupt your line of sight as you walk into the room, and you get an overall more cohesive look. I'm using a technique called colour blocking, which you find in both fashion and interiors, and it's a great way to create different zones in one area. It's also a modern take on traditional feature walls, and it's very simple to do. The first zone will be where all the books are stored. I'm marking out a rectangle on the wall and painting it a colour called New Tan. The colour blocking helps to create 3 distinct zones throughout the room, each with its own purpose, while still giving the space a cohesive and harmonious look. To fill the tan colour block panel, I'm creating a floating bookshelf zone. And to do that, I'm going to create some natural timber boxes. I'm making the boxes in 2 different lengths and 2 different depths. I've just had some pine cut to size, and I'm just going to add some glue so that I can then nail the top and the bottom in. At it, I'm going to use a similar technique to create a desk, and I'm also going to replace the laminate bench top in the kitchenette. With the desk, I'm creating a shelf underneath for practical storage, and the first step is to put some glue on these sides. For a design detail, I'm leaving a space at each end, and I'm just using an offcut of timber as a spacer. To hide any holes, you'll just want to use some putty. Now all I need to do is attach some mounting plates so that I can put the legs in place. And it's as simple as that. I've been breathing new life into a tired spare room, and with the paint drying, wanted to create some custom finishes for a designer look. All All you're going to need to create this artwork is a piece of MDF, and I have cut this one to size to suit an old frame that I'm no longer using. And then I've painted the front side white, and that's because I'm using this gorgeous textured linen as the backing to give us a modern, fresh look. And all we need to do is just hot glue gun it to the back. You'll notice there's a little bit of excess fabric, and you want to just remove that so that when you fold over the sides, you don't have bulk fabric there. Now it's time to add some paint, and to do that I'm using some shapes that I've cut out of some old foam tiles. This is a little bit like block printing, so all you need to do is start to arrange your shape on your canvas, and then you just have to add some paint. How cool does that look? And it was so easy. So while I'm at it, I've got some plain cushion covers here, and I've put some cardboard on the inside so that the paint doesn't transfer through. I've got an old pool noodle that I've cut up. What I'm going to do is dip the pool noodle into my paint, and that way you can make a pattern on your cushion. To finish off the colour blocking, I've used a very pretty colour called Piglet, which is a pink which is going behind the mirror and the desk/makeup table. And then over in this corner, I've used a beautiful soft green called Posier, and this is where the gallery wall is going to be. And now that all these paint details are finished, I can get started on attaching the bookshelf boxes to the other wall. I managed to find studs to attach most of these to the wall, but where there wasn't a stud, I'm using these wall mates. The old cork floor could do with a bit of an upgrade too, so I'm putting down this carpet, and it's a DIY rug that you buy off the shelf from the hardware store. It comes in 3.6 by 3.6, and then you just cut it down to whatever size your room is. The beauty of this piece of furniture is that not only is it a sofa, it's also a bed, meaning this room can instantly turn into the perfect space to have family or friends stay overnight. I'm putting a mirror on the wall, but instead of just putting it flat, I've attached this piece of timber so that I can use a TV bracket, meaning that you can angle it to whatever position you want. Thank you. Look at that, perfect. This room is now unrecognisable. It is so stylish and also very functional. And I think I have to say my favourite feature in here is this bookshelf. And with the colour block behind it, it's acting like a frame, so this is almost like an artwork in itself. And you'll remember these boxes I created in different lengths and depths, and you can see now that that is working beautifully because of the different depths of the books. They all have a perfect spot. And then this desk come makeup station is just so pretty. I can really see the homeowners using it all the time.
There's no other place to be, baby. Let's lay it out.
Overall, it is so much more modern in here, and this small space still has all the heart it had before.